Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Loaded Clips here, and today I'm going to be answering a question that I get fairly often, and that is, how do you choose which red dot sight would be best for your pistol? If you're newer to shooting, or if you don't have that much experience with red dot sights, it can be a little tricky to determine which one would be best suited for you, what the different types of red dots are, and which one you need for your particular situation. So hopefully today I'm going to be providing a little bit of insight on that and going through some different examples to hopefully help you guys make a better decision for yourselves and help you understand a little bit better. Of course, before we get into that, if you are enjoying the videos, definitely go ahead and leave a like on the video. It really helps me out. It helps the channel grow, helps more people see these videos. And you can subscribe if you don't want to miss out on any future content. We just crossed 16,000 subscribers, on the road to 20,000. So thank you guys so much to those of you who have been supporting the videos thus far. On that same note, definitely stay tuned to the end of this video. I'm going to be making a special announcement, so you don't want to miss out on that. Stay tuned to the end, and I got something special for you guys. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the video. All right, guys, so here I have 3 different guns and 3 different dots to go through with you guys. This one I have removed from the slide, but we'll talk more about that, and just so I can kind of illustrate for you guys as we go through the video. But I want to kind of go over the key things you should look for when you're picking what red dot would be best for your gun. And there's going to be 4 main aspects that you should be looking for when making this decision. The first one we're going to talk about is the fit of the optic, or the cut of the optic, or the gun, I should really say. And what I mean by that is different guns have different cuts for optics that they have planned to mount onto them. For example, this is a Palmetto State Armory dagger, and you'll notice here that the slide has been cut right here so that an optic can be screwed in. Now, the footprint of this cut is what's important, because each gun does not have the same footprint, which means they cannot all take the same optics. Now, when you're shopping for an optic such as this Holosun 507 comp, it's important to know what footprint that this optic is designed to fit. In this case in particular, this is an RMR footprint, and this dot is also an RMR footprint. So because those 2 footprints match, this will mount directly onto the slide, and I will be able to screw it in, no problem, and it's ready to go. Now, there are a lot of cases where you'll have a gun that's 1 footprint and an optic that's another footprint. Usually when that happens, one of 2 things occur. Either you can't use that optic, or you have to get an adapter plate that essentially transforms this footprint into another footprint. In that way, you can then mount the red dot on top of that plate, which is now attached to the slide. Using an adapter plate is very common, and oftentimes if you buy a gun that does come optics ready, which means it has a cut in the slide for an optic out of the box, a lot of the times manufacturers will include different adapter plates that are meant to fit different size or different footprint optics. So if you have a red dot and you find that it doesn't fit directly onto your slide, more often than not, you're just gonna have to get an adapter plate and you'll be okay. If you're in the market for a red dot and you have a gun in mind that you want to put it on, definitely double check and see what footprint the cut on your gun is, and verify that that will work with the red dot that you want to buy, or just be prepared to have to buy an adapter plate to go alongside of it. The second thing to consider is going to be the color. And when I say color, I don't mean the color of the red dot itself. I mean the color of the actual dot that you guys see when looking through it. If you didn't already know, all red dots don't actually have a red dot in them. It's kind of just something that's just been commonly referred to for quite some time. So when you say red dot, people generally know what you're talking about, but the actual dot that you guys look through when aiming, I'm trying to get it in view here. There it is. This one is a red dot. However, a lot of different optics will also come in a green dot. Now, a lot of you may be wondering what the actual difference is, and in a lot of cases, it is personal preference. However, many people do say that green dots are easier to acquire in the daytime, and they are a lot easier on the eyes for people with astigmatisms. So if you have issues with vision, or if you shoot in a lot of bright light, a lot of times people will say you'd be better off getting a green dot versus a red dot. But again, a lot of that is personal preference. So you just want to keep that in mind when you're shopping. If you do have, vision issues or astigmatism, you may want to consider looking for a green dot as opposed to a red dot. Now, green dots are generally a little bit more expensive than the red dots. However, that is a case-by-case scenario depending on the brand of red dot that you get. The third thing you're going to want to consider is what style of emitter do you want. Now, there's two different choices. You can get an open emitter or a closed emitter, and I'm going to show you what that means right now. So here I have my Glock 19, and this is a Holosun 407C red dot. And as you can see, I have one piece of glass on the front right there. And on the back, if you look in this little divot right there, there's actually a laser emitter that projects the red dot onto the glass so that when you aim down, you see the red dot. Now, alternatively to that, this is a Holosun EPS carry, and this has an enclosed style emitter. So when you look at this, it has your glass on the front here. However, on the back, it has another piece of glass, and that laser emitter is actually inside of that glass. Now, being that it's inside of that glass, it's protected from outside elements such as dirt, dust, water, other types of debris that may get inside, snow. And that can be beneficial for people who are in adverse conditions because you don't have to clean out that emitter should it get dirty, which can be a huge benefit to those who are, let's say, in law enforcement, where you're going to be, out and about in any type of conditions. Or if you just prefer to not have to clean your emitter that often, this is really attractive for those people. Now, that's not to say that should you get an open emitter that you're going to have to constantly clean it. It's always going to get dirty. You're going to have issues with it. That's definitely not the case at all. It's just something that you want to consider depending on how you're going to be using the gun that you're putting the red dot on, and how much money you have to spend, because in most cases, a closed emitter optic is going to be more expensive. And finally, the last thing you're going to want to consider is the brand. Now, all of these red dots here are made by Holosun, but there are a ton of different manufacturers that also make red dots for handguns. So there are limitless options that you can choose from. That being said, certain manufacturers are more reputable than others and produce higher quality than others. In my personal experience, I have had great experiences with the Holosun brand. For me, it's the perfect combination of affordability and quality. I feel like I don't spend an arm and a leg on whatever red dot I choose to buy. And at the same time, I get a good quality, durable dot that's not going to fail me, that's not going to lose its zero, that's not going to break, and that's not going to, fail in a little bit of adverse conditions. That's just my personal experience. Of course, everybody has their own opinions about whichever brand of red dot that they prefer. Just speaking personally, I have had good experience with Holosun, but like I said, there are plenty of options such as Trijicon, such as Delta Point, such as Crimson Trace. The options are plenty. So do some research, ask some people around you, look at some other videos on YouTube and see, what experience other people have had with different brands, and then make your decision based off of that. And with that, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you learned something and was able to take something from this just to help you make your decision a little bit easier. If you did enjoy, like I said, a like is very much appreciated on the video. It really helps us out and helps the channel grow. And you can always subscribe to the channel to stay in tune for future videos and updates on the channel. With that being said, now that we're at the end of the video, I do have a special announcement for you guys. I am going to be giving away a Holosun 407K red dot. This is a really great red dot to put on your pistol. In celebration of us hitting 16,000 subscribers and the growth that we've experienced recently, I just wanted to say thank you guys and give back in some way. So this is going to be my very first giveaway that I've done. I'm going to put the instructions to enter the giveaway into the description, but I'm also going to say it here for you guys since you're watching. To enter the giveaway is going to be really simple, just 3 quick, easy steps. First step, subscribe to me on YouTube. Second, follow me on Instagram. And third, you're going to leave a comment on this video saying Loaded Clips Gang. That's it. Just subscribe, follow, and comment down below on this video. It has to be this video. And you are entered into the giveaway. Make sure you complete all 3 steps in order to win, because if you don't complete all 3 steps, you won't be eligible to win the giveaway. So that's literally it. Super easy to enter, so make sure you guys do that. I'm going to be picking a winner live, either on my Instagram or on my YouTube. I haven't decided yet, but the winner will be chosen live on November 17th. So make sure you guys tune in, share this with a friend. If you know somebody who is in need of a red dot, share this with them, tag them on my page. I'm going to post this on my page as well. On Instagram. And yeah, so November 17th is going to be the giveaway day, which means if you are not entered before that, you unfortunately won't win. But that's going to be it for me today, guys. Look forward to picking the winner for the giveaway and getting this to one of you guys. Once again, thank you for watching. Be safe, be smart, be blessed, and I'll see y'all in the next one.